Welcome everybody. Today's video finds us over here in Lopburi, and this is known as Monkey City because in the daytime right behind me at Phra Narai, there are about 2,000 monkeys or so here at that temple. Anyway, what I came over here for tonight is to check out the King Narai Festival. This happens every year. This year it's February 9th to February 18th. And we're going to see what this is all about. There will be a lot of street food, and then all the ruins and everything are open, so you can go in and take a look. So let's go see what we see. This is Phra Narai, the three old Khmer towers, and King Narai actually built onto it, so right over here is part of the ruin. And it's pretty cool. They got it lit up with the pink and the blue, and they got some traditional dancers and stuff over there. So you can actually see the monkeys climbing up on the prong right there. Yeah, this is a really nice ruin. And then over here they got the Buddha. And then we got all the traditional dancers doing their thing over here. They're all dressed up in their costumes. And then over there is the ruin part that King Narai built onto it. I've been here a couple times. This is quite cool. You can see them all out here posing. And they're talking about Phra Narai. Yeah, this is fantastic. Alright, so let's go into the city. There's a whole lot more to see. You can see over here all the monkeys. And they're up here. So you got to be careful because these will jump on you and they'll grab your stuff out of your bag and everything else. Okay, so where we are, over there is the Khmer temple we were just at. And then all of this in the old town over here is kind of closed off. It has like the walking street night market. And you can walk over to King Narai's Palace, also over here to Wat Mahatat near the train station. And right here on the road, there's all the vendors and everything set up. And then back in here, there's just all kinds of stuff. So I don't know which one to go in. There's another one over here or this one here. Let's go in over here by the 7-Eleven. And down here looks like a row of clothes and everything else. But over here by the 7-Eleven, I think will be more of the food. But they have everybody set up here on the sidewalks anyway, so plenty to eat in Thailand. Okay, so here we are. You can see the little walking street here with lots of food on the side. You can see the old buildings here in Lopburi. Give you an idea of some of the snacks here. Fried chicken, those little thin pancakes, the kanom bun. Then we got the little thicker pancakes right here. Have to be careful, there's some music playing. And some of the little desserts here. These are quite nice. Let's get a container there for 30 baht. And then they got these trees lit up over here. This is in the King Narai Palace. That's where we want to go. So we'll go look at it. And there's a lot of food and stuff in there also. And there's a whole bunch of other things here in Lopburi to see. But the King Narai Palace is like the super highlight. That and Wat Mahahat. Those are the premier sights to see. You can see the snacks. And then all the Thais are dressed up. You see, dressed up in the traditional clothes. They rent these costumes for like 300 baht. And then they come over here and take pictures and stuff. So you can see some of their little snacks. So they cook these. And then they put the toppings in it, the cream and the coconut and the sugar and the phoi tong. And those are 10 baht. And that's how they cook them right there. And then over here, he's cooking up some of the little snacks. So these are like the little peanut snacks. He's got a form and then he drops them into the oil and he cooks them up. So you can get like a bag for 40 baht or 3 bags for 100 baht. These are always a nice little snack. So here they're making up some little like French fry potato things, and they cut them and then he's cooking them back there. And you get them with the cheese and all the little toppings. And then you got some meat on a stick and like the soy and everything. And then she's grilling them right over there. So here they got the oyster and the squid and the crab and the jellyfish. and the little clams and everything. And then she makes it up over there. So you can get this salted egg here for 25 baht for one of the little sticks. And then the squid on a stick. He's grilling it up over there. These are 10 baht for a little stick of it. It's just all the normal street food that you see. It's quite cool. Just right here in the middle of Lopburi. Okay, let's go in here and see what this is all about. Looks like we got some dancers up here on the stage. This looks like Instagram Central. So they're all walking out through the flowers, got all the trees lit up. And they got the lights over here. So the ladies are having a great time. So they're in the traditional clothes, doing the picture thing. That's fun for them. So this is pretty cool. Yeah, this is a nice little area. And you can see everybody over there is dressed up. Lots of places to take pictures. Okay, so let's keep walking down towards the palace area. You can see a lot of this little market. Lots of Thais are here. This is the first night of it. Now, the first day they have a parade that starts over near the train station, I think, at 3 o'clock. Lasts for a couple hours. And then it ends over at King Narai's Palace. And sometimes they even have some elephants and stuff like that in it. But this year I missed it. I got over here too late. This is the pig's tail. They grill it up. And then this is the belly. And then over here, looks like what's over there? Maybe like the shank. You'll see it with the tongue. You got some ribs, stuff like that. They cook the whole pig. Sometimes you'll see them boiling like the pig's head in a pot on the side of the road. And over here they can rent the costumes. And here you got the Kanom Bobbin. So you get one of these for 20 baht. That's actually not too bad. And they're cooking it right there. That's the young coconut pancake. And these little skewers look fantastic. They look really, really nice. So this is the gate to go into the King Narai's Palace. This is fantastic here. This is one of the best things in Lopburi. The museum that's here, plus all of the old palace is really cool. And they do like a little changing of the guard and stuff during this Narai festival. This is a huge ruin. You can see all the VIP type people over here. And everybody else dressed up in the traditional clothes. And then they have a stage show going on over here. And then over here you can see parts of the ruins. Yeah, King Narai was king up until I think 1688 is when he died. And they believe he was assassinated. And he moved the capital pretty much over here like 9 months out of the year from Ayutthaya. We got a band over here. They're doing the traditional puppets. Back here's all the stage performers. They're all dressed up and they have different shows that they'll put on. And then back in here is the main part of King Narai's palace. Over here, this used to be where like the elephant stables were at. King Narai was like an avid hunter and outdoorsman. He liked to go out and ride on the elephants. And he has a couple palaces here. He had this palace, and then he had a summer palace that's built just out of town. And I've been over there. He watched like the lunar eclipse from there with some French Jesuits. We got some karaoke going on over here. And people sitting around listening. There's kind of like a little floating market back in this part. And they got a traditional style house. And then over here they got some more stages set up. It's quite a busy area. This over here is the museum. You can see this. This is a fantastic museum. And then right next to it is part of the palace. You can see this, I think, was restored, this part, under King Rama V. He came over here and restored most of this. This right here is a fantastic part of the ruin. You can see the window arches right there. It's kind of like a lotus. That was the signature of King Narai. And I think this is like 3 stories tall. It is just absolutely massive. And then King Narai's like throne was up over there. And it looks like it's crowded with people in here taking pictures. And then over here was the royal palace where his residence was. Yes, this is inside this building. Yeah, it is really, really cool. And so he would have set up there, and then they had the stairs for him to go up. And there's just like a million people inside of here. So let's go over and look at the palace, and then we'll look at the temple where the coup was arranged, and a little bit over there, and then we'll go over to Wat Mahahat. Here, this is the throne hall. It's the ruins of it. And he had like fountains and indoor plumbing and everything. They built some ceramic pipe to bring water in here. It was as modern as it could have been anywhere in the world back whenever this was in use. You can see now they have all these lights on the trees. Yeah, this is really, really great. And this is actually where he died at, was over in here in 1688. He got sick and he wasn't very old. And he didn't have male heir, so it caused a little bit of turmoil after he died. They think it was a coup, and some people have said that he was poisoned. But they call him King Narai the Great because he basically brought in European trade, also trade to the Middle East, and he was really influenced by the French. And that's one of the reasons why they say that the coup took over, is because he had too strong a ties with the French. You can see all the people and more of the ruins. And then the old wall over there. And they got another show going on up this way. You can see all the stuff that's going on. So they have all the vendors here. They got places to sit and eat. And then right over here, this is the old temple. And we have a show. It's like a monkey show over here. Yeah, they got a monkey show.
วางต่ำไม่ได้ไม่พื้นนะครับกว้างไปข้างหน้าไม่ได้ปืนชอบต้นไม้เขาหมดแล้วเฮ้ย
So take a look at this little temple really quick. So this I think is called like Phra Hall or something like that. And this is where the coup happened. So Phra Ratcha called together all the noblemen, and they agreed to replace King Narai. He was ill, and then he took over. And then every Thai king was replaced in a coup from then on up until the fall of Ayutthaya. This is the ambassador residence here, or ambassador hall. They got a show going on in front.
เราโชคดีที่เรามีองค์นาร้ายทรงปรีชาเล็งเห็นการปล่อยสุดฟ้า
And the soldiers on guard duty. I'm sure that they grabbed like the local soldiers, because there's an army base here in Lopburi. Tossed a uniform on them and said, "This is your duty for tonight." All right, so we're done in here. Let's walk over to the Wat Mahahat now. This is right out front of King Narai's palace. That's the way we came down. And there's a whole bunch more stuff over this way. Pretty much everywhere you look is stuff. You can see the old palace wall. And so much food. Okay, so this is the last thing I want to see here. This is Wat Mahatat, which means the Temple of the Relic. You can see how cool it looks. It's all lit up. We're just wandering around here. They have a hall back over here. There's supposed to be a candlelit Buddhist ceremony going on, so hopefully we haven't missed it. How cool is this? So this is a Khmer prong. Then it has the little like gopura on the front of it. And then they built a Ayutthaya style hall right there. And you can go into that relic chamber. I'm not gonna do it tonight. There's probably bats in there. Yeah, how cool is this? This is the front of that big, huge hall. So this was a changing room, I believe is what this was. So the royals would come in, they would change here, and then they would go into this humongous Wehan. And it looks like I missed the Buddha ceremony. They still have the chairs and stuff set up, but there's no monks here. We can still see it though. This is just cavernous. And it would have had 3 doors coming in. And they would have had columns here to support the roof. And you would have went out the side right over there to go to that Khmer prong. This is kind of cool. I'm the only one walking around out here in the ruins. So you can see that prong. And this building right here, someday I hope to be able to see inside of there. It is in fantastic condition, but it's been locked up every time I've been here. And you can see the old gallery that they would have walked around, different temples, different chetties, and it's just all the bases, and it's like all these shadows and stuff. You can see like the laterite stones on the bases here. Yeah, just really cool. So that's going to finish up our video over here in Lopburi tonight. This is a fantastic festival. This is probably the best festival anywhere in Thailand. It's just really cool because they let you go through all the old historic sites. You go to the old palace and stuff like that. It's right here next to the train station. It's super easy to get to. You can take the train from Bangkok and then just walk through the downtown area and you can explore everything. And this goes on until the 18th of February. And it's definitely worth your time if you have any free time or if you're here, and come over here and check it out. There's food, there's shopping, and stay over here, stay the night in Lopburi, enjoy kind of a weekend or whatever. It's definitely worth it. I've been here before. I came over here last year by train. This year I rode my motorcycle. So anyway, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash like. If you have any questions, ask me in a comment down below. If you've been here, let me know also. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe, and then you're notified when I post a new video. And until next time, from over here in Lopburi, remember, life is a journey. Until next time, enjoy.